All praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. It's your servant Shemaiah coming at you with another video. Hopefully it's edifying to the elect of Israel. We're in the times where it's getting worse due to the devil, Esau, Edom, Satan, the accuser of the brethren. The red man who the world ignorantly called white is coming down with great wrath through his unrighteous decrees, taxation, setting up laws that oppress the people. All around you, you see it, And I won't take too much time doing too much talking. Let's pull up this word draconian. Because for the past week, I've been hearing about this BOWSER and Pinto plan. And it just struck me, right? It struck me. It's kind of funny how it came to me, because if you ever played, it's a game called Mario Brothers, right? And the thing is, how imperative would it be that they would come out with laws, which I have a couple of videos pulled up, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. There's a brother that a war that camped with us, down here in Florida, and he did a video on it. And I just wanted to land back on some things that he said. And also, our beloved elders had brought it out, starting with our apostle, the elder apostle Tahar. May the best election be upon y'all houses. All right, so let's start with here, draconian.
Draconian.
It's an adjective, which means it's an action. It says, of laws or their application, excessively harsh and severe. It says harsh, similar words, harsh, strict, extreme, drastic, tough, cruel, brutal, oppressive. All right? Relentless, punitive, authoritarian, tyrannical, iron-fisted. All right? And this goes back to Esau, Edom being the dragon that you read in Revelation chapter 12, which goes back to him starting off as a serpent in the garden through his philosophies. Because when you delve into the understanding of the scriptures in Genesis, it's not talking about an actual snake, with legs walking around. It's describing the attributes of a person, and that person was Esau. Well, it was Satan, but he's embodied himself inside of Esau, starting from Cain. Cain, the one that murdered his brother Abel. And the Lord say, let me get it. John chapter 8, verse 44. And this is the Lord speaking to the Pharisees and the wicked Pharisees of their time that were so into using the Bible or using the law of the Bible to destroy the children of Israel, while at the same time getting paid from, the Roman rulership at the time. Similar to what Christianity does in these days and time, but how they murder you nowadays is by telling you lies, because it's going to lead up to Yahweh Shai exacting judgment on you, the 2/3 of Israel. Let's go to John 8:44. The Lord say, "You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer," going back to Cain and Abel, "from the beginning, and abode not in the truth." Right? Because when the Lord was asking or telling Cain and Abel to bring him a sacrifice, Abel's sacrifice wasn't up to date. It was lazy. It was a blemished sacrifice. Right? "And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." And we know that the so-called the wicked, who's Esau, Edom, they come out speaking lies as soon as they be born. All right. So with that, I want to go to I'm gonna go to Psalms. And I have two videos. I have the elder Ramlam, and the brother from the camp, a war, Dawashah Amoth, and they have videos that goes into the BOWSER and Pinto plan. I don't want to go too deep into the elders part, but that's his channel right there. If you want to be edified, it's GMS Info Channel 12. Okay. And also the brother out of Jacksonville, Trust and True Jacksonville. Subscribe to the beloved elder apostles page, and to the beloved page, the brother page. Well, I'm gonna start in Psalms chapter 82, and we're gonna go to verse 2. "How long will ye judge unjustly, and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah. Defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked." The poor and the needy is talking about Israel. As the Lord say, let me get it. Before I go there, let me get it. Yeah, Revelation chapter 2. Speaking to Israel. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. "I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich." Speaking to Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. He knows our works, our tribulation, our trials and tribulations, and our poverty. Until, I say into the 2000s for the most part, the late 90s, 2000s, the only people in the world since we've been over here on this side of the world that's known as someone going through poverty is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. It's all been by unrighteous decrees and laws set up by Esau Edom, from the drug war, the war on drugs, to the war on poverty, so-called, but they still have they have money to send overseas to all these other wars, which they're using as a form of stealing resources and trying to maintain the resources they've already taken from certain lands in the whole earth. All right, but our people since we've been here, we've been known as those that's been in poverty. But thou art rich, and why are we rich? Because the kingdom of heaven is given, or will be given to the children of Israel, starting with the 144,000, and the rest of the innumerable multitude, dressed in white garments, clothed with this truth. The 1/3 of Israel that's going to be brought through the fire. And it says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. All right. Even those that's in the truth, they call themselves Jews. They call themselves black Israelites or black Hebrew Israelites. All right. There's no such thing as black to describe a nation of people. That's why they are of their father, the devil, because they believe in his words. They trust in his words. With that, let's go to Isaiah chapter 30. Okay. Isaiah chapter 30. Woe to the rebellious children, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Those that trust in Egypt, those that trust in the words of their oppressors. All right? Those that envy their oppressors. That's being covetous. They want to be just like those that's been oppressing them. They want to become public officials. They want to become famous through television, movies, music, under an oppressive ruler, right? But as it is written, roughly paraphrasing, as the king of the land is, so are his servants, or so are his officers. And everybody, let me get it. I believe I have it. Do I have it here? Con, let's go here first. Let's go to Psalms 82 and 5 before I continue in Isaiah. Again, verse 2. Psalms 82 and 5, verse 2. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Salah, defend the poor and the fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. All right? Because Esau Edom is in control of the world. He's the king of this world at this time until Yahweh Shai return. And he's wicked. Therefore, everybody that come under that vibration and still continue to trust and believe in his ways, the world is out of course. Morality is at a systematic low, not systematic, but morality is at a epically high proportion of lowness, if I could say that, if you can understand what I mean. Baba Kasha, please understand, that the vibration of morality has been brought down to a despicable low in these days and time. And that's a part of these draconian measures that Esau Edom has taken upon the world, upon the whole earth. All right, back to Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Yeah, to trust in their oppressors, to stay on the words of their oppressor, right? To stay on the words of those that smote them. And not ask of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, how am I supposed to handle these situations? What am I supposed to do? How can I stay in your good graces? What are the laws, statutes, and commandments you want me to keep? the high holy days. What is it, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, what is it that you want me to do, that I may please you? And in the end, instead of trusting in our enemies, I put my full trust in you, especially in these days and times that we're going into. But people see a bunch of words on the book, in the page, and they have all type of things to say against what the Bible is telling you, strictly based on what a lot of people have been taught, brought up in the Christian church, which was nothing but lies, fables. And the Lord warned us about that as well. Not being given to men's fables and the doctrine of men. All right. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. All right. A lot of our people are going to be confused and thrown off and captivated, even by that thought alone. With that, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12. And I'm going to start at verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. Okay? Remember Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He's the Creator, the ultimate Creator. All right? In the days of thy youth. While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And that's most of our people. That's most of the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and the speckled bird. They say they have no pleasure in remembering Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, his laws, statutes, and commandments, and to do them. They constantly have, it's been seared in their head with a hot iron that the laws, statutes, and commandments are done away with. They're going to keep on living out this life to the best of their ability instead of clinging to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and keeping his laws to the best of their ability. Verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. But, verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's what happened in 2022, and it's about to happen again. You were given a foreshadowing of what's coming. Draconian laws, draconian measures. All right? And what's happening in New York, that's not even the tip of the iceberg. That's not even the tip of it. All right? It's about to get overly, excessively, strictly just dangerous. It's going to be strictly dangerous out here. We're going to be living in a time like no other, pursuing the Jacob's trouble. And that's what, those that stay on Esau, Edom, and our oppressors, that's what they're signing up for. Trusting in this world and the oppression of it, the faithlessness of it. It's all about what they see. They have no vision. Back at Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 5, they were all ashamed of a people. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be a help, nor profit, but a shame and as a reproach. The burden of the beasts of the south into the land of trouble and anguish, from which come the young and old lion, the viper and the fiery serpent, the fiery flying serpent. They will carry their riches upon their shoulders of young asses, and their treasures upon the bunches of camels, to a people that shall not profit them. For the Egyptians shall help in vain, and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. All right. With that, I'm going to go to Ecclesiasticus because the Lord warned us how to deal with our oppressors, how to deal with our enemies. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. Start there. Never trust thine enemy. Read Psalm chapter 82 or Slakia chapter 83, and it'll let you know who's the enemies of the children of Israel. Never trust thine enemies, for like as iron rusteth, so is the wicked, so is his wickedness. All right, Esau Edom, the wicked. Let's jump down to verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he is imagined how to overthrow thee in a pit. All right, these Republicans and Democrats, they tell you all the sweet things for years and years and years to get your vote so they can so-called get in office, which they already got that arranged anyway. But they want to see how many people are dupe themselves up to go down, take a day off from work and go down to fill out, that paperwork for whoever they think they're going to get. You don't understand, man. We're in a land of our captivity, and they're going to run it how they want to run it, the same way when Yahweh shall return, how the whole world is going to be under the vibration of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, no matter how or what anybody else has to say. The laws will be implemented because, for one, when the elected, chosen, and called up, they're going to be given new bodies, a new mind, a new heart, and they're going to exact the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai through Yahweh Shai on the earth from that point forth. And there's going to be judgments. There's going to be remembrance on the Sabbath. Isaiah chapter 66, every Sabbath, we're going to go and see the dead bodies of those that would not worship Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's going to be rotten in flames. Roughly paraphrasing. Right, verse 16 again. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. In verse 17, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. All right? So all these government programs, all this shit is going out the window. All of it. It has to go. It's a renovation going on. Get on board and understand what you're facing. With that, I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. I'm gonna play this brother's video.
Anyone wearing any item that covers most of the face, who causes another person, and that's what they're setting up. And the brothers are. What is all this, and where is this energy coming from?
Before I go there, let me go back to this, so you get an understanding of what the brothers about to go into.
Draconian.
Yep. Remember, of laws or their application, excessively harsh and severe.
What is all this, and where is this energy coming from? Remember, we tell you all the time, man. Hey, the elders apostles, GMS, and the brothers on down, and the affiliate brothers, and we tell you all the time, man. These people will order out of chaos, and that's what they're setting up. Read this again, man. Anyone wearing any item that covers most of the face, who causes another person to feel afraid. So if that person just feel afraid, now this here gonna go really against, let's just say us so-called black folks. This is gonna really, you out there, and if the white man say he afraid because you got a face covering, you in trouble. It says afraid can now be arrested regardless of the person's action, man. That's crazy. Look at this. This sounds like 2020. It says gathering of two people, right? Police can now designate any neighborhood as high risk, allowing them to arrest innocent people for gathering in groups of two or more. If police suspect they might commit a crime, they can be fined or imprisoned. What the hell is this, man? What is this, man? And this is where you get, because now, Esau just been a bully. This is where you get this. Let me get this piece out. This is the NIV, but Isaiah 10 and starting at 1. Woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees, to deprive the poor of their rights and withhold justice from the oppressed of my people, making widows their prey and robbing the fatherless. Right? See, that's what they're doing. They're making all these unjust laws that they're now trying to put into place. As you see on the screen, you see this unjust laws, man. That is an unjust law. You pretty much can be penalized for anything with this, and this is in Washington D.C. But I'm pretty sure it's going to come all the way down the board. Let's go to this one. Active duty status of officers is now secret. The public will no longer be able to know if an officer who was found to have engaged in misconduct is still on active duty or not. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you no longer have access to know, like, if that officer been in trouble with the same situation. You no longer get that. They're taking back all that. They want full control. They want to be able to call the shots and do what they want to do to you. These are times that we're coming into, man. And something is coming. I got a couple of videos I'm gonna play, but hey, something is coming. It says killing car case suspects now legal. Police can now kill suspects during car cases, a practice that is currently banned. The police will become the sole decision maker about life and death, regardless of guilt or innocence. Wow, that's crazy.
If you ever seen this movie, it's an old school movie. It's called Judge Dredd. All right, starring Sylvester Stallone. And what they would do would pretty much they would go around the cities, go into the cities and whatever upheaval. And see, that's why the Bible is real. The Bible and the Apocrypha, or the 1611 King James Version of the Bible is real. In-house fighting, surrection amongst the people. They will not respect their kings or their princes. All right? There's going to be lawlessness in the street, total lawlessness. All right? It's that right now, pretty much. But it's going to be on a higher level when Esau, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, being the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Esau on the left hand side is going to come down with great wrath. The devil in the flesh is going to come down with great wrath because he knows he has but a short time left. Because Esau knew, as is written in Genesis chapter 25, and also in 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verses from 6 through 9, how Jacob grabbed the heel of Esau. One kingdom will be translated from one to another through unrighteous decrees, roughly paraphrasing. Matter of fact, don't waste no time. Let's get it. So I don't butcher it. Psalms chapter 105. I don't like this version. Salakia. That's my version. I like this version. Starting in verse 13. When they went When they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people, Salakia. This not it. I know what I gotta put in. Salakia, family. Salakia, it's in the Apocrypha. Yep. That's it. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, right? Draconian laws, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that goes back to Jacob grabbing the heel of Esau Edom. Esau Edom is in rulership at this point in time, no matter what you say, no matter what you think, no matter all the theories that's out there, all the false philosophies of these heathen nations. Israel is going to is the next up in as far as rulership over the whole world. Nope. The water y'all see me on shot. I'm off from the doggone plantation today. All right. But yeah, from one kingdom to another, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, draconian law, the draconian measures, dragon. And how's that going to be? How is Yahushua coming back? During Jacob's trouble, during the implementation of the MOTB, during the Third War, or the Third World War, known as the Third Woe in Revelations. Let's get Revelation chapter 12 and start at verse 6. And the woman, which is Israel, fled into the wilderness, which is Africa, which is the three stars that have been drawn down by the tail of the dragon Esau Edom. The so-called Negroes, which are the so-called African Americans, so-called Haitians, and the so-called Benjamites, which is actually Judah, Levi, and Benjamin. And the women fled into the wilderness. We went into in 70 AD. After 70 AD, we went into Africa and all other parts of the surrounding areas of Jerusalem in 70 AD to escape Roman persecution. Right? And the wilderness was Africa, where she had a place prepared of the Most High that they should feed her there 1,260 days. All right, and that's being shipped over here to America or to the western side of the world. And there was war in heaven, okay, and we were fed, with the government, with the government assistance and everything like that, to the point where our people became so dependent on the system, going down to Egypt for help and not considering the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, except for the elect of Israel in these last days and time. Verse 7. And this is how Yahushua is coming back. He's going to be roaring like a lion. That even the angel Michael has to stand up for the children of Israel in the time of trouble. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels. And those are going to be those fighter planes and ships, against the chariots of the Lord. You can read that in Second Esdras, how the Lord gonna come back and he flew upon a great mountain that could not be seen, that Esdras could not see. That's how the fathership, what the world Italy called UFOs. All right, and there was it was, they seen it happening, and they were so afraid, but they still fought. Durst fight, they still fought. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, Esau Edom, this government system, from the EU, NATO, the EU, and America. the American military force. And the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found in heaven anymore. Esau's rulership will not be found ever again. They're going down to the ground and sit in the dust. All right, that's it. And I got another clip I want to pull up to bring like a little closing to this thing. Like I started off this video talking about the Mario Brothers and Bowser, right? Because before I get that, let me go here. Let me go to the elder. The elder. See? You see how I say the Bowser Pinto plan will bring trouble? Jacob's trouble. Bowser. Let's get that. Let me go to this video. This is what I wanted to pull out.
Reese's eggs are back, and we hit him somewhere you'll never find. Psych!
Stop.
Put him everywhere.
Shut up. See? Why is that there? Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Let me see if I can fix that. Bowser. This is gonna play with me right quick, huh? This is the depiction of the chaos that's coming to this place. You see, even through all the signs, all the prophecies coming true, people are still gonna be out of their minds. They're gonna be so far removed from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because before you get this truth, before you get this knowledge, this wisdom, and this understanding, you have the false teachings and the philosophies of this wicked man telling you only have one life to live it to the fullest. So all around us is going to be people committing all type of atrocities and sins and iniquities against Yahweh Shem Yahushua and getting judged for it. And only the elect are going to cleave to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and His word to have that hedge of protection through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and His mercy. All right, through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shah.
My army! Koopas! Goombas! Whatever those things are! After years of searching for the superstar, it is finally ours! I am now the most powerful turtle in the world! Soon we will arrive at the Mushroom Kingdom! Where after years of being sworn enemies, I will ask their princess to marry me in a fairy tale wedding!
Yeah! Did he say marry their princess?
Doesn't she hate you? Of course she hates me. But that makes me love her all the more. Her heart-shaped bangs. The way she floats in the breeze.
Let's stop right there. Okay, they got to put what they call it, a comic relief. They got to put a little comic relief into it, right? That's it though. That's all I want to show you, because that's this man's kingdom right now. All the writers, you know, you see the little bomb mobbing. This is what's coming. Let me get this Revelation 12 and close it out though. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time left. All right? Bowser, that what got me. Listening to the elders and the brothers' lessons. Bowser's army. And Bowser is a dragon. Bowser is a dragon. This is the guy in the Mario video games coming down with great wrath. You know, he have a short time left. And this is the bizarro world that we living in. Right there. I'm gonna just leave it right there. They might even, strike me for, playing this, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, as long as this lesson is edifying, BOWSER. That's this guy right here, BOWSER. And how convenient is it for them to bring up to have this going on? Especially this woman right here, BOWSER and Pinto. BOWSER and Pinto. How look at right here at the bottom, you see right here? The BOWSER and Pinto plan will not make DC safer. Right? Why do it always have to have Eve there? Why does Eve always have to be the head of what's going on? Or okay, you're the face of Esau Edom's, system. So to a lot of you so-called black women out there that don't understand what's happening, man, you're Eve all over again, listening to the dragon. Listening to that serpent in the garden. He's going to use you and destroy you. But the elect women of Israel, you're going to have a hedge of protection over you, and that's going to be your man through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing. All right. With that, I'm going to close out. Hope this lesson is edifying. We give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. And again, double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone, to the hopeful elect of Israel. Endure, endure, endure. Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, endure. Till next time, Kwam Yasharallah and Wah Abba Babal BOWSER.